Guys, so I just wanted to talk about what's coming up for a lot of us at the moment. And because of what's happening, it means that we're kind of all the old ways of living, all our old ways, our habits, our routines have kind of broken down. So when something breaks down, then when it's fixed, we'll say, when things clear, then we've a choice because we've had a way of living that we've been forced to question, we've been forced to stop. Because of that, we've replaced it with a different way of living, so what we're doing at the moment. Now, when things change, we've a choice. Are we going to go back to the way we were? Or are we going to continue with the way we're doing at the moment? Or is it a blend of the both? Now, what I'm talking about here is actually assessing and reflecting on how we treat the different areas of our lives. Got to do with work, got to do with relationships with our family, with our partners, with our parents, whoever it is. It's all these people, all these different dynamics around us. And how are we going to live now that everything has changed? Because we realize that things aren't going back to the way they were. Things aren't going back to the way they were because we can't unsee or unlearn what we've learned and what we've seen over the last 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is for you. So because of that, it just brings this question of, what am I focused on going forward? How do I want to live that's more enjoyable for me, that is blended on the old way I used to live, the way I'm currently living, and what's the kind of balance of the both? What's the balance of the way that I want to move forward in life that's actually feels right for me? Now, in this, because everyone collectively, we're going through this. So the collective consciousness is going through this huge upheaval, this huge transformation. Because of that, we see everything in a different light. Now, because we see it in a different light, it's like that zoom back perspective where we see more options. And that's what I'm talking about, the option of moving forward differently. When we say different, each one of us gets to define what different means. Different could be that we choose to be more open, that we choose to be more considerate or more focused on developing our relationships, or we kind of just redefine what's important for us. And that's what I'm talking about. And I just feel this surge of energy that's coming behind it. And it's a real opportunity. It's an incredible chance for us to start to look at our lives and decide consciously what we want, what's for us and what's not, and to let go of the old. Now, when the ways that we're going to move forward, or the ways that we're going to make changes, when they involve other people, particularly the people that are closest to us or in that circle, it's going to bring up resistance in them. Now, what I feel that's going to happen for a lot of people is, as we step out into a new way of living, the people around us, or the old kind of patterns, are going to creep back in. They're going to creep back in as a way of reminding us of how important these changes are. So if we're really committed, if we decide, the definition of the decide is to cut off all other options. So if we've made that decision based on wanting to move forward, wanting to actually live a life that's more free or that's just more enjoyable for ourselves, then when those things creep up, then we won't take them into account in a way that moves us or takes us off the track. We'll notice them, and then because of the momentum, because of the force that we're actually going to move forward, it's not going to derail us. It might just little shudder. So this is about reflecting on what's happening, seeing or feeling what works for us, and then deciding on a new type of life, a new way forward, a different way of being in the world. And when we do it, it's coming from that place of being in a really good relationship with ourselves. And because of that, the world becomes our oyster, because everything opens up, because we've made a conscious decision to look after ourselves, to be in that space where we're conscious of everyone around us, what's important to us, and then from that place, see what life has to offer. So I hope you enjoy the message, and take care.